Yo, what's going on? Back on the Lenny Sports Talk Show, 12:41 Mountain Standard Time. This is Lenny Archuleta to my right, Chris Christiander.
What's up?
So moving on. Well, before we move on, let's give a station identification. This is KUHSdenver.com. Go to KUHSdenver.com and now you can just listen to us there. So if you go to our site, go on there. All you gotta do is go there and the stream automatically turns on. You can see us on Ustream right now. How are Ustream viewers doing today? What's up? Peace and love. If you see us, if you can't, if you see us, if you can't, I'm a rapper and a trapper. Those mouses and the trappers. Yo. But yeah, this is brought to you by G-Wiz Computers. Good old Lumber Skateboards, G-Rad's Haircuts, my brother Jared Archuleta.
Shouts out to G-Rad.
Make sure
Best cuts.
and go get a haircut from him. I need one. Mine is fluffy. Also brought to you by Brooks Running Company and Boulder Running Company. Love you guys. Make sure and check out the Pumpkin Pie 5K, 10K at City Park this weekend. I'll be there freezing my ace off. It's going to be a lovely time though. So check it out, 9 a.m. There's also a 10K at 10:30 p.m. You could run the double or run the single. They have pumpkin pie after. Probably won't be pumpkin pie no more. It'll probably be ice mush pie after that. But, you know.
Ice mush pie.
Ice mush. So go get your ice mush pie after you run. Make sure and layer up though. Hopefully I could run 19 something, 120. If I can't, you'll forgive me. But there you go, GWizComputers.com. Go to it. Go to UHS Communications on Facebook. Like it. So we're moving on. Bills Dolphins tonight. What's your score?
21-14 Dolphins.
21-14 Dolphins. Again, our ex-quarterback Orton's going to be playing in that game. Why the hell does Orton have a job and Tim Tebow doesn't? I don't know.
He has a career 81.6 QBR.
Yeah, so what though? He's never won a playoff
I'm
game.
just kidding.
Has he won a playoff game?
Probably not.
Did he beat the Steelers in the playoffs? No, he didn't.
So, pretty boring game tonight, but
Yeah.
Big game for Broncos fans. I'm not referring to the Bronco game, which, by the way, is 11 a.m. versus the Rams. Austin Davis is hitting the bench, and Sean Hill will be facing Peyton Manning. Didn't know Sean Hill was still in the league, but guess what, Lenny? Sean Hill is still in the league.
Where did he? Wasn't he? He's in the Rams organization, right? For a while now, right? Hasn't he played
a year or two?
Yeah, he's played with him
bounced
before.
around. He's been
Yeah.
to Canada. He's been there.
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere. I know he has a pretty decent career QBR. Always been a decent quarterback, but never really got a big shot. He's always been like third on the depth chart, just due to dumb luck. But another big game: Seahawks, Chiefs. Chiefs are right behind the Broncos in the AFC West race. Who you got in that game, Lenny? Seahawks,
Of course I got the
Chiefs?
Seahawks. Seahawks 16-13, come out on top. Russell
You know what?
Wilson
And I
throws
hate
2
to say it.
touchdowns, and he runs for another 100 yards.
I hate to say it, I'm going for the Seahawks too, man.
Oh, man.
I
So
hate to root for the Seahawks, but let's go.
here's what's going to happen.
Beat those Chiefs.
The Lions are going to win against the Cardinals. The Lions are on their way to the NFC Championship game. That's my personal opinion. So, the Cardinals are going to lose. They're going to drop to 8-2. Seahawks are going to win. They're going to jump up to 7-3. Next week's game, I believe, I better check my I think Cardinals Seahawks, the weekend after this weekend, will be for first place in the NFC
So you think
West.
the Seahawks can go into Arrowhead and pull out the W?
Oh yeah, I think they can and will. If they don't, whatever. I think the Chiefs are playing very well right now. I think I'm picking with my heart, but I'm also thinking the Seahawks are a really tough team no matter where people try and put them this year, just because they kind of got off to a slow start. They were 3-3 at one point, now they're 6-3. I think the Seahawks are still a great team, and they can probably go back to the Super Bowl if they keep this type of running game going. Beast mode, 4 touchdowns last
Wow.
week, 140 yards.
Top 3 running backs in the league year after year. Marshawn Lynch, beast mode.
9 touchdowns this year. He leads all rushers with 9 touchdowns.
Even if you're not a fan of the Seahawks, you still got to give it up for beast mode.
Beast mode. And they were saying that they could probably keep him next year because they'll have about 63 million cap on the offensive side.
Why can't
They
the
might pay
Broncos
him
get beast mode?
8.5. The Broncos can't. They could have got him in the offseason if they wouldn't have brought. Well, they had to focus on defense, man.
That's what we need. Our running
Schmalway.
game. Let's not even get into our running game at this point. Not to get sidetracked, but man, we need.
Hillman with the toe injury out 2 to 3 weeks. Is he coming back this week?
I don't know. Richie Incognito being brought in, tried out, and not offered the job.
He was the guy that did the racial slurs, right?
He did come with the racial slurs, yes.
I was trying to think if he was the one bullied or the one that got bullied. I couldn't remember.
Do racial slurs make you a racist?
No. Everyone says racial slurs in their own spare time.
Their own spare.
They do. Come on.
Yeah.
Just because, okay, they've created this media thing, right? And I know it's not good to say these things. You know, you have respect for people. That's the key word. In private, everyone has their own little things they say. So I think, you know, I don't know. They've created this media outlet where everything's censored. And it's like, okay, everything's censored, but everyone knows in the back of their minds, you know, how crazy people talk and how things really are in the real world. So
people say things
censorship
they don't mean
is
and this and that. And
censorship is pretty censored.
true.
But yeah, we'll see what happens out there in Arrowhead.
That's Sunday, 11 a.m. Mountain Standard. Looks like it's Kenny Albert, Daryl Johnston, and the Goose, Siragusa. Fox, 11 a.m. Check
You
that
weren't
out.
here on Monday, were you? We were talking about how lame a lot of these sports telecasters are.
I don't know. I think I like Kenny Albert and Moose and Goose.
Yeah, I like Goose's Goose Saragusa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the field all the time.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. But
Goose, the old offensive lineman for the Ravens.
Yeah, that's right. You have some other people though that are just Joe Buck, Troy Aikman. Okay, I was watching the game last week, Seahawks Giants, and I changed it to a station where they had nothing but Spanish coming out.
Yeah.
And those guys were getting me hyped up, man. They were getting me fired up. And then I had to go back to Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, and I was just the Lenny came right out of me. That sounds disgusting. I'm sorry to my listeners. But yeah,
he's traditional. He's like his dad. He's just very traditional, calm, toned. He's not new school. Like Lenny wants to get fired up. Lenny, you can't be fired up all the time.
can't be energetic.
Sometimes it's a nice Sunday stroll, and you're enjoying the football game. It's kind of like, Madden and Summerall. Summerall was old school. He was very steady, and a lot of people thought he was boring, but I like Pat Summerall. Did you like Pat Summerall?
Yeah, when he was younger. As I got older, though, I didn't like. There was a Super Bowl, Rams, Patriots, and I was watching a replay online the other day where they actually ran out the clock on the field goal where the Patriots scored that. Yeah, and there was like 2 seconds left, but they ran it out. It was pretty darn near boring, so it was awful, man, I have to say. But yeah, in his younger years, he had some fire, man.
And
I just think they got too old.
Can the Raiders beat the Chargers?
No, they can't. Chargers win. Also, moving on. I'm just kidding. Raiders, you're going to be 0-16, the second team to do it.
We got to focus on the AFC matchup, on the AFC West matchups.
That's fine, but I think Chargers are going to win that one. So maybe it'll be a...
Going with the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to get their first win of the season.
No way.
That's my upset special of the weekend.
Oh!
That game's 2:05 Mountain Standard, CBS.
The game tonight is going to be pretty boring, but they're both 5-4. Just had to mention
5-4, folks.
They're above 500. So, Orton, you're winning. But yeah,
Score for Broncos Rams, Lenny.
oh boy.
35-21 Broncos.
Broncos? Maybe I should go with that.
35-21.
Maybe I should go with my upset special on this one since I'm so keen on big on it. I don't know if I want to though. I told you earlier I got 39-19 Broncos win.
Other big games, Eagles Packers.
Woo, that's a tough one there. Mark Sanchez, first time playing at Lambeau Field ever.
What's Sanchito gonna do?
Man, Sanchito.
Sanchito.
I won our contest. It was only between me and Ray. No one called in. But yeah, our last contest was how many combined interceptions and touchdowns will Mark Sanchez throw? And I said 4. He didn't throw any interceptions. He threw 2 touchdowns. Ray said 6. I win. I get nothing.
Lenny wins. You
So-
get nothing.
So let's do how many combined touchdowns, interceptions will Rodgers and Sanchez throw? It's a big number. I think Sanchez goes 1 for 1, maybe 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I got Rodgers 3 and 1, so that's 4. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. 4 plus 2.
6.
6.
I'm gonna go with 7.
7. It's a good one.
I would win.
But yeah, Peyton Hill is out. Giants, you're
Who's got a bye week this, Lenny? Bye week this week. Jets, Ravens, Jags.
Do they?
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
What about college football?
4-game
Looks like-
playoff coming up.
Coming up, Mississippi State.
Colorado State
Florida
University
State.
going to be in there. Colorado State University wins the national championship by a score of never going to happen.
They're never gonna go. They're never
They're 9-1 though, man. Come on, give
They
them a
could go
shot.
undefeated
Are they
and-
even ranked now?
They
These
could
guys
go
aren't
undefeated
even.
and beat the top 3. They still wouldn't get in.
These guys aren't even ranking them. But yeah, I think back to NFL. I think the.
You got to be in the SEC or the Pac-12 to get into the playoffs.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was going to talk about. I said it on the break. I'm just going through papers now. My
We're going through
picks.
papers.
My picks. My NFL playoff picks.
Patriots, Broncos, Cardinals, Colts.
I got
Packers.
Browns, Patriots, Steelers, Broncos, Chiefs, and Colts.
Nice.
No Ravens, no Bengals.
No